$1,875.
Yeah.
Yeah. $1,875. Oh, fuck me. Doing big things.
All your papers are printed for the year, Micah.
Micah, we've paid you for the rest of the year.
No.
All right.
No money.
Yeah, I'm ready to do that.
All your papers. Keep up.
I'm ready for my
keep up with your
paycheck for
life.
the year.
You gonna take a lump sum?
You come back tomorrow, right?
It's probably not a good idea, Micah.
You come back tomorrow, right?
Hillary's
I'll
gonna
come
be.
back on my contract.
Hillary's gonna be like, "Oh, sugar daddy, what's your name?"
No, Hillary will go to like the UK or something. Like, thanks, Micah.
Nope.
Micah's like, "I got my secret account now." Fuck her. Dang. Dully was first. He beat everybody. What's up, everyone?
It's today Monday.
Yassine, how you doing? How you doing, Greg? Nathan? Say what?
It's Monday.
Yeah, hope so. Hope I haven't been here at the wrong day.
Well, it messed me up because you were here yesterday.
Boom, 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 boom. I don't know how to say your name. Is it Hamza? Is that how you say it? If it is, let me know. But welcome. Alright, so pretty much today you're going to watch me do the daily grind of mail-in work. We'll probably have some interesting ones in between, but most of these are going to be like general repair stuff. So we've got 2 backlights, 2 touch ICs. I've already done several touch ICs this morning. And then we've got other unopened boxes. We'll see what's in them. Hey Anthony, what's up? Anthony has loaded us up with 3 separate boxes, so I'll have to look through those. Monday night broadcasts are the best. What's up, James? Roy, welcome. 5C, weird thing, if I left it for 30 seconds to start working, main thing sorted. Oh, what's up? Name change. Alright, let's go ahead and set our voltage and let's test to make sure that this is indeed a backlight only, or no backlight at all. It's key to test things because sometimes your customers might say one thing but they don't know what they're talking about. Alright, so testing. Okay, this is indeed a no backlight. We have an Apple logo on the screen. I don't think you all can see it. Oh yeah, you can. See the Apple logo right there? So, we do have no backlight. You want to talk to her about the phone?
Okay.
What is it?
The screen situation.
Test it right now, but you want to talk to her about it or you want me to talk to her?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let me talk
so
to you
it's
about
gonna
this
be
phone. I didn't have any OEM screens.
Okay.
I already got an aftermarket on there. I was getting ready to test it right now.
Okay.
What we'll do is we'll charge you for the aftermarket price.
Okay.
If you want the OEM.
If you want the OEM, you can come back and we'll charge you the difference of the screen cost and we'll charge you the open up and swap the screen.
Okay, okay, sounds good. When can I come back for that?
Oh, wait,
we're waiting on the guy who refurbishes the screens for us to get back with us.
Okay.
Tomorrow, first thing in the morning if I want. So it'll be after my doctor appointment. So
Okay.
like, I'll have them here about lunchtime.
So can I come in like around 5?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, awesome.
What's her price code? Where's all the paperwork?
Sorry.
Because I still got to put it back together real quick.
Yeah. So the phone doesn't get a affected if you like remove the screen multiple times, right? Like,
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no, it doesn't do anything. Like they just pop down, and then there's like little connectors in there that
Gotcha.
make everything work.
Okay, awesome.
Something can change.
One thing I'm 50 with tax. Do you have a case and everything?
Yeah. And then you'll be here tomorrow, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Being seen. Success Plus is 130 plus tax. You're welcome.
This phone's had the CPU reballed on it. By somebody.
There you go.
There you go. Thanks. Sorry about that.
No problem.
So this CPU's been reballed. You can see the underfill's cut out from under it, and I can see the balling down the edge there. The reason I noticed it, there were solder balls like everywhere when I opened this. Like, see the solder balls here? Which is really odd. There's some here too. And I noticed that all the underfill around the CPU has been cleared out. All the way down that edge and all the way down that edge. It's been cleared out. So it kind of worries me because I just took that shield off and I see all these solder balls. The shield didn't touch the CPU, but it still really is kind of concerning. So I'm going to see if this still boots up. It's going to suck if it doesn't. Because then that means I'm going to have to reball the CPU, which, not terrible, but...
We're all here at 10 this morning.
Yeah. Oh, looky there. Now it has backlight.
What'd you do, Curtis?
Nothing. I just took the shield off and now it has backlight. So now the phone has backlight. I don't know how that works, but...
Magic.
Ta-da! So remember, kids, when you're doing backlight replacement, just remove the shield and it'll fix it. I have a feeling the solder balls floating around in there were the cause of the issue here. Yeah, it boots all the way up. It works. That's crazy. So evidently it was something just underneath the shield causing problems on that one. Chris, can you tell me about Error 9? It's always need to make a gap in CPU or first start to reprogram NAND. Error 9 can be two things. What's up, Lisa? Error 9 can be NAND issue, corruption, and or the other issue can be EEPROM communication problem. The way you tell if it's going to be a NAND or EEPROM issue, you need to pull the shield right here, which is next to the NAND. So this little shield right here, you'll have to cut it there and then pry it back. And under here is the EEPROM, and there's two resistors on the 6, and I think there's 3 on the 6 Plus. But the two resistors are the data lines to the CPU. You'll measure those in diode mode. A correct diode reading should be about 400 something or 500 something, right in that range. They should be about the same reading on either line. If it's high at like 600 or 700 reading on diode, or reading low, you have a problem. So you need to check those first, and then if those are good, then you know it's going to be a NAND issue most likely. I would try a software restore first to make sure that it's just not a software corruption. If it doesn't restore and gives you another, like an error 4013 or error 4014 or even error 9 again, I would go ahead and pull NAND and reprogram. But anyway, so we took that off and it's working now. So I'm not sure what we did. Maybe the fact that there was just solder balls everywhere in here was the reason that it was having problems. But it's pretty crazy that that's a CPU lift and reball. That's still something I really want to be able to do, and it's a challenge. It's a definite challenge. Ultrasonic it? No, I'm not ultrasonicing it. I didn't put anything on there. No flux was added in the making of this film. I'm not going to cause problems that don't exist. That's the one thing you gotta kind of learn too. Don't if it's not broke, don't fix it. So this is working now. I'm just gonna put the shield back on and call it at that. What's up, Edge? I was expecting on this one to have a shorted cap. On the iPhone 6 series, it's extremely common on the regular 6 to have a shorted cap on the output of backlight. So honestly, that's what I was expecting, was a short there, but turns out it was a CPU reball that somebody didn't clean up properly. Kind of crazy to go through all that trouble to reball the CPU and then forget to clean up the excess solder. Okay. Problem comes back? Probably. We'll see here in a second. I'm definitely going to test before it goes back in. Oh no, it's fine, Anthony. I couldn't remember what I told you, and I didn't want to quote the wrong thing, so I wanted to make sure with you. What did you... We only had 2 of those, right?
What?
The screens.
What screen?
For Anthony. The MacBook screens.
I thought you said there were 4.
I ordered 4. There's only 2.
You're 4,
Okay.
yeah. There's 2
Well, I
of them.
haven't seen it do it.
Okay, okay. Just making sure.
Both. Pay me for both?
Nope. We
We're
ain't
not
paying...
commissioning more hours.
We ain't paying you shit. Ha! As soon as I put the shield back on, no backlight.
What? We won't let you go through. I'm stuck.
There is no
Now.
backlight now.
Today, that's why I said for you
Oh,
to
no, it starts
figure,
today?
I'm gonna check this
Okay.
filter and
That's
see
why I
what's going
said
on.
figure out over the weekend.
Because it's really
who you wanna
odd
be,
it, by
so
just putting
one
the
day
shield
we
back
can
on, it stopped
start
working.
keeping up with stuff.
Because I don't think that shield touches anything there.
Okay. We need to get a calendar in here because there's already been one Friday that like in November though, you know. And there,
Well, that's no big deal.
maybe
Just don't write down your time.
Oh, okay.
We don't care.
Well, I mean, like.
Because, it'll just be based on... If you just fill that out, then we know at the end of the week what to give you money for.
Okay. But, I mean, I'm saying also, Chris, we'll need to plan around when I gotta do...
I ain't playing around shit.
Shit, Chris, fuck!
I can be here with him.
Micah's
Whatever
got things
days
to
you
do.
need. And
Micah's a big boy now. He does things, got stuff.
things to do.
Alright, so my guess is this
Instruments
probably
to play.
has a IC that has been lifted a little bit due to the fact that this has probably gotten too hot around here. Although it looks like that coil's been replaced too. See the shmoo sticking out of it? I may have to rebuild the whole backlight circuit on this one. Let's check continuity here. So, tell Micah happy birthday. Happy birthday, Micah.
Well, thank you.
Stream says happy birthday. Alright, so let's see, do we have continuity through here? Okay, so that's good. Huh. Or wrong
So you
one,
just did
excuse me.
two MacBook screens for you.
Wrong one. Okay, so we have continuity all the way through the circuit. Do I recover hard drive data? No, we don't have the tools to do that. Richard at Flash Fixers does. Lewis and them do some recovery. And one of the guys here on YouTube that I watch, HDD Recovery, he's pretty good at it too. So I would recommend any of those people. They all have the equipment to do it and do it
Two
properly.
screens for Anthony.
Yes.
Okay. Fancy.
Alright, so my goal here is my caps I think are good, my diode's good, my coil is good. My coil is going to have to be a sacrifice here though. And I'm going to pull that IC. Let me go ahead and mount this up.
Yeah, we work on laptops. What's going on with it? Hello? Hello? Where did you go? Well, I told them to work on laptops.
They call back.
Answer his question.
Alright, so let's sacrifice this coil so we can get in here to this IC and pull this IC off, because I have a feeling that it is got some funkiness going on underneath it.
PNC. Oh, it's okay. Okay. Yeah, he could probably, like, I mean, he'll take a look at it and then he'll be able to tell you if it's something that he can just fix by repairing it or if he needs to replace it. But yeah, you can nothing to look at it, like he'll diagnose it for free and then he'll give you a price before he works on it. And okay, awesome. We're open Monday through Friday, 10 to
Oh, really?
10 a.m. to
That's
7
what it's saying.
p.m.
Can you tell me the
Alright,
length
thank
of
you.
the entire
Alright, bye-bye.
video?
It's about 6 inches long.
Ah! It's,
It's more like at least a foot long.
you guys are, you're killing me.
About an hour and 50 minutes.
Okay, it doesn't have the second part on that one.
No, it doesn't have a second part yet.
Okay.
Do you want both of them? This is only doing one of them.
Oh no, does it say Title 1 and Title 2?
It doesn't tell me.
Okay.
Actually.
Well, I brought the other discs that have Title 1 and Title 2 on them. And
Okay.
I wanted, because when they gave that to me at Planning and Zoning, they said the end of it was cut off. Well, I don't know how that one could be, but if it's got Title 1 and Title 2 on it,
I don't know. It might be the whole. How long is the?
the whole thing, the first title is an hour and 50 minutes.
Okay, so this is just
the second
first
one is an
then.
hour and 21 minutes.
Okay, there's two files in the.
If there's two files in
No.
there, yeah.
There's two files that are about. Both are about a little over a gig each. It looks
Yeah.
like. So
That's right. Those
why
are the
it's
two.
second video.
Those are the two files.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
this is just now getting close to finishing up the first one now.
Okay,
And I'll
well-
do the second one. That'll probably take about
Yeah.
the same amount of time.
Okay. I'll stop back just before 7 just to see if it got done. But I
Okay.
wanted to make sure you at least had access to the Title 2.
Okay.
But
Yep.
why don't I give you these?
Yeah,
just
just
to-
let me
just
hold on to those just so I can compare afterwards.
And when you just pop one in, what it does is it comes up and it shows Title 1, Title 2, and
And I can fast forward the end and compare them to what I'm.
yeah, just
Okay.
kind of look at it.
Okay.
All right. I'll see you 5 minutes till 7.
All right. Sounds good.
Thanks.
Do you want me to put something in, like when you do water damage repair? Do you want me to put our little thing in there about
The warranty,
like
yeah.
no warranty, like its purposes?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna just print that off on a sheet and then just go over this.
Sounds like a nightmare. HC Recovery Service has a great recovery channel. It's been learning.
What?
Just to ask for
Oh,
4 gigabyte my book on the desk next to me. Wouldn't like that. What do you think the most common failure on a hard drive is? Yeah, I would say it'd have to be head related. Platter rarely breaks down. Drive motor's pretty rare to fail. Most of your issues become head related, be it physical damage from the heads crashing where people drop them or the head just stops reading. Software issues can sometimes be an issue also. But I would say the most common issue would be like her head stops reading. What's up? Bobby head, just judging from those. I have a NAS, but it doesn't have a cloud option. I mean, I guess it could have a cloud option if I just gave myself login rights from anywhere. Because the NAS itself just has its own IP address with its own user interface. I think it actually has options on it for remote access, but I don't use it that way. It's a Buffalo NAS. Buffalo. Great White Buffalo. Great White Buffalo. The Buffalo NAS.
Where are you going on about?
The Great White Buffalo.
Your mama?
It's not very nice, monkey. Carry it around with the lid up, yeah. I always recommend to my customers that you go to solid state, then you don't have to worry about it. Although solid states can fail too, so. Alright, so let's clean out some of this underfill. Looks like we got most of it out of there. Should be plenty clean to get our new chip back in here. Alright, let's grab our backlight driver. Ding.
Zim, zim, zim.
Gonna love it. I can feel my face when I'm with you. Pierre's here. What's up, Pierre? We got a full house tonight. Everybody's here. We got new faces and old faces. We got all the faces. Okay. Put my creme de la creme on top of the CPU. Even though it's reballed, I'd rather not get too much heat in it. Just to make sure. I'm going to check the orientation because I want to make sure before I put it on, but I'm pretty positive that's in the correct orientation. Yes, it is. So we know we're in the right orientation. I'm going to hold the driver for a second to kind of give it time to melt some of that flux away. Okay. Touch disease on a 6 Plus and after it won't use data. It says 4G LTE, but the error saying turn on mobile data or subscribe. Nate, I've never seen that before. Are you sure that the SIM card's active? And are you sure that the SIM card has the proper provisions on it? Okay, so we're going to heat this up. Alright, that's set down for us. Remove my coin. Let the CPU cool off. Let the backlight driver cool off. We'll go ahead and check for any type of shorts. After we cool this thing down a little bit. Alright, let's check for shorts. No shorts on input or output. Alright, let's grab our new coil. Is Paul here? Hey Paul, what's up? Paul, just finished my 2-hour exercising. That's cool. How's your back feeling? Good? Alright, we need to load up our pads a little bit of solder. Okay, that's plenty. That's all we'll need for this coil to stay in place. It would help if I kept my coil straight. There we go. Don't use this tube. I mean, the thing that I've noticed in this industry, if you want the best person for the job, pick somebody that specializes in it. Like I can do data recovery stuff, but I'm not the best at it. If you've got a wide selection of stuff that you want data recovery off of, there's guys out there that have far more things than I do. I do specialize in mostly Apple products. We do a mixture of stuff, but I can tell you you'll have a much higher success rate with me with Apple products than you will with most other things. Just because it's something that I started working on and I understand. Now for hard drive recovery, I can do some stuff, very limited. There's guys out there that can do far more than I can. Alright, let's see if we haven't completely screwed this phone. It makes me nervous having that CPU having no underfill. Just because any nudge can cause a bridge under it, any amount of heat might cause something weird to happen. So far nothing odd on the amp draw. Prompted to boot here. Well, if I can get my tweezers in the right spot. Alright, we have backlight and normal amp draw. So that's good. That's what we're looking for. So we'll let that boot up and make sure that it boots all the way up. And then we'll put this one in the done bin. Alright, boots up. Touch works. There we go. We're logged in. We'll call that one successful. So now I want to inspect the back of this shield real quick. I don't see anything that's out of place, so let me check the caps over here and just make sure everybody is fairly solid. No loose caps or anything. That all looks good. Dial looks good. I know my driver is good and my coil is good. So I would call that a success. Let's put the shield back on and see if it continues to work. If it doesn't, then we know it wasn't that driver, and we're going to leave the CPU shield off. Alright, let's retest. Okay, backlight still works. Actually, there you go. So we're good to go. Let's put this one back together and move on to the next one. On to the next one. Is Timmy here? Yep, Timmy's here. What's up, Tim? Apple experts. Yeah, experts on what? In pineapple, apple pen. I have a pen. I have an apple. Apple pen. I have a pen. I have pineapple. Pineapple pen. I have a pen. I have an apple. Apple pen. In pineapple, apple pen. Bobby said, "Oh God." Welcome to the Genius Bar. Is that what they sing when you walk in? In pineapple, apple pen. I wish I could play songs on the stream, but only Twitch allows that without demonetizing your videos. Yeah, I already got that sorted. Micah, you so dumb. You so dumb, Micah. Micah, I have a pen. I have an apple. Apple pen. How far back are y'all on the stream? I want somebody to say banana, and then I'll know how far behind you all are.
The lag isn't too bad because I watched some yesterday.
Banana. Somebody say banana. So it is currently 5:09 for me. Oh, that's not that long. About 30 seconds.
Sometimes I watch.
Hand banana. Chuck's over there hanging out on the Twitch stream, where all the cool kids are. Potato. Chuck says potato. It's about 30-second delay for chat. It's not terrible. How about put that back together? I didn't put my screws in. Good thing this isn't one of those TCRS streams where he's got a MacBook as his streaming computer. Boo. Boo, MacBooks. Boo. You're by yourself over on Twitch? Twitch just isn't a very non-gamer friendly platform. I've been watching a lot of Twitch streams lately, and I absolutely love the chat on Twitch far more than I do on YouTube. YouTube chat is very boring in comparison. Not necessarily the people, but just what you can do on it. Like, Twitch has so many options of stuff you can add to it, it's pretty cool. What have you missed? Anthony, we fixed everything.
All of it.
And we broke all your stuff.
All this stuff's broken. I personally broke it.
I sent him a bill.
We sent you a bill for all the stuff we broke. Actually, Anthony, I'm going to talk to you about your iPads because I may buy a piece of equipment that'll make it 100% guaranteed I can fix them all. But it may take a little bit to get it. Because I feel bad when I get them restored and then something else is screwed up. It sucks. Makes it a pain in the dick. What's up, UK Rules? Yeah, Chuck, the game streaming on Twitch is far superior versus the YouTube chat stuff. You can set up like hotkeys. You can set up voice thing or audio clips and stuff that can play via chat. Just a bunch of really cool stuff.
Really cool things.
You heard Micah drop testing all of Anthony's devices? Yeah, he did. He's about to drop test one right now.
Try to find some drop on the ground and make it sound like a nine grab.
More new equipment? Yeah, Freddie, I think I'm going to buy those iPad attachments for the Navi Plus. So go ahead and send me that bill over. What's the lady's name behind me? That's Ashley, my girlfriend.
Hi.
Ashley's working diligently over there to get all the money from you people. What do you mean, you people? She drop tested everything. What do you mean, you people? Belong to a pretty cool gaming community now, and they stream almost exclusively on here. Chuck, which gaming community are you part of? If you say IGN, I'm gonna find you and punch you in the face. Chuck, what games have you been playing lately? Chris, tell her I paid my bill and to pack the screens nicely. Don't let Micah touch. Micah packed them actually. He packed them back the same way you packed them here though. He put a little more bubble wrap in there. It added 6 pounds to the shipping weight. ATGC, what's ATGC stand for? All the games, cuz. Your original screen had a bad webcam cable? The Rice Krispie treats? No, we haven't opened up the other package that we got in today.
There's Rice Krispie treats?
Evidently in one of these boxes. You have to go through them.
I will, and I'll eat it.
Will you eat the box?
She's gonna eat the box.
I'm gonna eat it all. I'm crazy pregnant lady. I'm gonna eat it all.
She's making a... Thank you, David. Appreciate it. David gave us a Sharktastic donation. Alright, so this one is the same way. You can see the Apple logo there. This is no backlight. So that's good. Good diagnostic work. Sometimes people send us stuff and say no backlight, and it actually is. Golf with friends. I really want to play that. It looks like a lot of fun. Looks like a lot of frustration too. How long would it take to get that attachment? Because the only real iPad that's sort of a hurry is iPad 4. Anthony, is that the first one you sent in that we now have no touch on? I don't think that was the iPad 4. I think that was the iPad 3. What's the other one? iPad 4. The first one we did was iPad 3, so that's not it. Time to get them here, usually 2 to 3 days. If I order it today. Is it a lightning cable connector?
No, so it's not.
It's not then. iPad 4 has lightning cable. It might be this one. Let's check this one.
This one's got a name engraved on it.
Yeah, here's the one that is the one that needs to come apart. Here you go, Micah.
Well,
Anthony, if...
wall.
Okay, that's fine. Just sit it back there. Anthony, if you can wait, I can guarantee you I can get it unlocked with no problems. If not, I can try it, and there's a good chance I'll be able to get it unlocked, but if not, and the iPads are completely different. I can do iPhones all day with no issue, but iPads just seem to be a problem child. Okay. So, Freddie, wherever you are, hit me up on Messenger.
I got a passcode this
Which one?
iPad has
STS posted a video titled "Greg's leaving us on a cliffhanger." What did he title it?
Oh crap!
His iPhone 6s Plus PCB almost made me hurl. Did it have vomit on it? Or milk? Milk always smells terrible.
Wine smells kind of bad.
Yeah, wine's not great either, but milk is the worst. Alright, so let's see. We got no short, which is odd. Oh, I think we got a bad filter. No, filter's good. No short. That's kind of odd. Usually there's a short followed by that. If the filter's good, there's usually a backlight filter short. Beep, 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 beep. That's not how breast milk works. That's not how this works. That's not any of this works. Oh, Rick Tech. Hey, Micah.
What?
It's hard to work on devices when you're looking at your phone.
Mr. Hourly.
It's hard to work on device when I'm not passcode.
See you, Bobby. Does it work at least?
Yeah, it
Just-
touches. I don't know where the dead spot was though.
It wasn't a dead spot. They would randomly touch things on the screen if you press near where the cables went through.
Alright.
So press on that left-hand corner and see if it fucks up.
Well, I can't because the screen's not down.
Oh. Well, that's all it was. What's up, dead boards? Alright, so we got all our screws out except one. And then we can pull, well, two, excuse me. Did that guy ever text us his,
Yep, I've already seen.
sweet. Hopefully, if the news that I had today is true and actually goes through, we'll have some cool things being made here shortly in the future. Micah's video game testing job is over? No, he still gets to do those when they come in. Okay, we got our shield off. 6+ board that was broken the day I got it back to us. He came in, he asked him where he took it. He said, I quote, "I took it to my homeboy crib who does iPhone repairs." Yeah, well, his homeboy cracked his board in half, so. Alright, so this is the common backlight failure symptoms that you will normally see. As you can see here, everybody point out what they see wrong, and we'll go from there. Actually, you all can't see it. I don't know why I'm asking you. You can't see it. Let me get down here. There. Now you all can see it. So tell me what you see, what's wrong there.
Chris made fudge in his pants.
I made fudge in my pants. Who wants some? Okay, so we got a bad diode. There's a hole in it. We got a bad coil. It's pooped itself. Our filter's okay. Now I am interested as to why we didn't have... I didn't get a short reading earlier. which is usually odd. So yeah, there's no, it's not showing a short on output, which is really weird, because usually when these two fail, that's a dead indication that you got a problem on your output. Okay, so we do have a problem on our output. The output on the backlight is low. So normal reading on backlight output's about 0.5 in diode reading. Currently, the output diode reading on these caps is 0.177. So we definitely have an issue. So I'm going to start by removing these two bad components, and then we will do some I may try some capacitance testing. I don't know if I can do it with them in line or not. Actually, let me see. I can check real quick and see if it'll let me read capacitance without pulling it out of circuit.
Auto.
Answer. No.
Hmm?
Just answer.
BNC. Hey, how's it going? He's streaming it.
Okay, so I can't read anything on those.
Anything for what?
Turn down my butt.
Is there any way to remove iCloud from an iPad mini?
iPad mini, what generation?
What generation is it? Third?
Maybe.
He said maybe.
I have to look and see.
You'll have to look and see. If so, how much? Or
$80 hairs.
$80 if it's possible. What about iPad 4?
Once I get the equipment in, I can probably do it a little cheaper. He'll have to wait though. It'll be sometime this week, probably later
He
this
said
week.
once he gets the equipment in, hopefully sometime this week, he could probably do it a little bit cheaper.
For the iPad 4.
Okay,
Not for
I
the
will.
mini. For the iPad 4.
Alright, no problem. See ya. Call Auto
No.
whenever you're finished.
Never doing it. 100% fix, yo. So this is the technique that I like to call the bulldozer. We just go in there and just run everything over. If you all wouldn't mind, if you have a bulldozer emoji on your keyboard, post that now, because we're bulldozing here. Beep beep, motherfucker. Bulldozer. Lewis's JTAG thing? It kind of is, yeah. It's kind of the same thing as Lewis's JTAG removal. He calls it repeal and replace. We call it the bulldozer. We don't support the Trump language. Just typing bulldozer is not an emoji. I know somebody's iPhone or something has an emoji that's a bulldozer. Or maybe that's just a tractor. Somebody posts a tractor. Chris went all 187 on that. Yeah. See, he's got the emojis from Twitch there. Appreciate the language use. You're welcome. Yes, he does. Mike has got his Mike has got his Swedish penis pump going back there. Best you can find on the 6 Plus is the tractor. Well, we'll just have to use the tractor. Damn, Mike, are you trying to suck the iPad through the handle? Mike is back there sucking some air out so we can seal some iPads.
It's a smoothie.
You're a smoothie.
Your mom's a smoothie. How long is the thing? There it is.
It's in your pants, Micah. Hammers and chisels
Hammers and
and wrenches.
Let me off the top. That's 2 inches.
You love Lewis, but he's awful trolly. Yeah, Lewis likes to troll.
2 inches.
That's Lewis, though.
That's about 2.
If you don't like that about him, you probably won't like him.
That's 3 inches. Actually.
Well, Chris last me on something.
What's that?
He said he needed 2 inches, and I gave him.
She asked me the same thing, Micah.
I need more than 2.
She asked me the same thing. She asked for 2 and I gave her 3.
There's still not anything to brag about.
Toilet humor. Funny. Alright, Micah. You have to guess. Let's do diode reading here and make sure that we still have a low reading. You have to guess which cap's bad. 0.1184. So left, middle, or right. Everybody gets to vote.
Right.
So for those watching at home and all around the world, we're going left cap, middle cap, or right cap. Which one is bad?
Right cap.
Micah says right cap. What's everybody else say? We'll give you 30 seconds to vote, since that's about how long it takes you all to reply. We got 1 left, we got 1 right, so that's 2 rights, 1 left. We got a middle, we got a left, the middle one. What? So we got 1 left, 2 left, 3 rights, a middle, 3 middles. Is this like 3-card Monte? Pretty much. Alright, so if this was Twitch, I could give you all a prize for getting this right. Rick says all of them. That's possible. So we're going to start out with the left one. That's the most common one to fail.
Hey there.
Hello.
Can I help you?
My phone will not, like, it won't let the charger plug into it. It just, like, stops it halfway.
I think I might be fixed. Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. This will make it worse.
Hopefully.
In that case, I won't be able to fix it.
It makes it worse. What is it, Micah?
It's like wax.
Wax?
Yeah.
Kind of wax. I don't want it. Get away.
This is the first one. Hopefully it doesn't damage the pins. It's on not to, but it's plugged in at 3 times.
It was the right side, Micah.
It was?
Yep.
Dang.
You got it. Right side wins. Right side is the winner. Huh? Yeah, it's for Seth. Joanna was supposed to come back and pick it up, but she didn't.
Let me just stick it in the back so it
Yeah.
doesn't bust in.
Yep.
Alright, let's see the charger.
Team Ramrod. Call me Team Ramrod.
Anything that a paper needs filled out for, or just...
No,
training
that's all mail-in stuff.
that Micah has?
Oh, I don't know what he's working on. I think it's just the dirty charge port.
Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe?
It's not showing us charging.
What do you mean, maybe? Did you clean out all the pins? All the pins. Chuck wants a liter of cola, Micah.
Huh?
Chuck said he wants a liter of cola. Liter of cola, Micah.
Did you put this in the computer from yesterday?
No. So I left it out. Right one. Gotta order more caps. Order a bunch of caps. All the caps.
What was this? Is this the iPhone 5?
Yeah, 5S. Mm-hmm. Beep, 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 beep.
See this pulling anything.
Let's see if you're pulling anything like a monster truck. Like a monster truck. I need your cable. Get the hell out of there. Go, get. Meow, see? Meow. That's how I talk, see? Won't you take me to Funky Town?
How'd you come up with 73?
He bought a screen protector.
Is it pulling some?
Yeah, but
Battery's
it's
crazy
all
dead.
over the place. Yeah, I don't know. It's acting like the battery's dead, but
I mean, it could be.
it's
Could be
also
dead.
kind of acting like there's a short too. Could be short, could be a dead battery. The voltage is going on, off, on, off, on, off. I'd say open it.
Open it?
Yep. See what's going
Yeah,
on.
that's a lot of people.
Let me see
Might
what's
wanna
wrong
get
with it
it
first.
filled.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll fill this out. Alright, Micah.
Make us.
I can test right now. Well, walk on that wall.
Write that in the notes.
Yeah, I got an additional info area.
5:38.
Okay. Is it okay if I come back?
Yeah, we're
Yep.
here till 7.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
You're welcome. I have a feeling that phone is full of liquid. Mm-hmm.
Wax, I mean,
That's what I'm saying, Micah. That's why I think there's liquid in it.
you think they thought they could make a waterproof with wax?
I don't know. This has water damage on it too. I just noticed that. Look at there. Rusty cap. Maybe that's why the backlight blew. A little liquid.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, open. Water inside it.
Yep. Called it! Called it!
Fresh water.
Frickin'. Unhook the battery.
Dip pee.
That's what I'm doing.
Frickin'.
Smell like water?
Called
What'd you
it.
say? It smell like what?
I said,
Above
what does
water?
it smell like?
Micah, you have to confirm the liquid. Lick
Yeah.
it. Lick the
Yeah,
water.
put it in your mouth.
If you get managerial cockinitis,
I'll give you a cock.
I'll give you a cockinitis.
Where's that coming
Who the fuck? I'm gone. A message. Who the fuck? I'm gone. No message. Called that water damage, Micah, before you even opened it. You know why? Because I knew what that battery voltage told me.
Craziness.
Craziness means liquids. What if it's not? What if it's butt water? That's why we want Micah to test it with his tongue. If it's butt water, he'll know right away. Ah, almost lost it. Alright, so 2 birds, 1 stone. Ka-ching.
Pull the board.
Yep, pull the board. She gonna get that money charge. Oh, my back. My back. Alright. Need to turn my voltage down. Turn down my voltage. Turn down my voltage. What's everybody doing in the chat today?
Oh my god. This is why I don't want to breastfeed. Look at my friend's boob. She has to have
Why are you
surgery.
showing me ugly boobs? I don't want to see
That's
boobs.
because she has to have surgery. Like, she went to the doctor and now
Micah, look
they're
at this
gonna
ugly
cut
titty.
her boob open.
Why am I looking at an ugly
Look at this
titty?
ugly
It's
titty.
my friend. She has mastitis.
Ugly
That's
titty.
She used to have good boobs.
Ugly titty disease.
That's an ugly
happened.
titty.
And then the baby happened and now her boobs
Now
are
they're ugly
destroyed.
titties. I wish I had more thumbs. So I
Enjoying
could get those titties.
a few
Both
months of
thumbs
sleepless
down.
nights and diaper changes. Yeah, I foresee those coming. Ashley's gonna hate it. Alright, so we still have no backlight, so that means that driver's gotta be replaced. That driver is no bueno. We gotta take that bad boy off. This one's a full backlight repair. Most of the time we can get away with leaving the driver IC alone, but this time we weren't so lucky. So we'll take our coil off here, set him off to the side, and we're going to put a little... Where all is that poop coming from? How do you store so much poop in you?
What?
Poo water.
Butt water.
Buttwater.com. You're closed on Saturday? I was closed on Saturday too, like we normally are. I was here Sunday though. For a few hours. No, come back, Cap. Oh man, all those caps came up. No big deal. That's easy to put back on. Let's go ahead and clean this out a little better so we can get these caps back down. I'm going to grab these and set them off out of the way so I don't blow them off into oblivion.
Oh no, why was there wax in my truck?
Water bong, bro. All that wax, bro.
It wasn't that kind of wax. It was like actual...
How do you know when
wax.
that kind of wax, Micah? Maybe she was doing exactly what you said. She was trying
Make it waterproof.
to make it waterproof by putting wax in all the ports. It didn't work how she had hoped. It's still loose. I'm gonna use my tweezers to
Oh, it didn't work.
use my tweezers to solder these down.
CNC. Yeah, could you hang on 1 second, please?
Speak to Chris Long. Hello. Yeah. Which tablet? Samsung tablet. Which one is that?
What's his name?
It's probably done.
Let me check and see. When was it? Did you drop it off here? Fleeland.
It's done.
It's done.
I told you Friday it was on the show.
Yeah, we're open until 7. 432 East Main. Okay. Bye.
Deanna's way now.
Didn't he call last week?
Yeah. Or you can't they come in or did he?
No, he called we called him last week, and
Yeah,
he
I
called in here
told him.
again.
This
I
guy,
told him
right?
it was done. This
What the fuck, man? Can't find the 10 key. I like that. We're gonna put that on the voicemail.
What is that name?
Can't find the what key?
Camanel one?
Somebody said if you want to talk to Chris Long, press the 10 key.
You should tell Chris Long's busy at the moment. He might help you.
Because
Yeah,
I'm the person in charge here.
I'll control it all.
You should. You
Chris will
should
take
say that.
I'll just do that for now.
Cue from Ashley and go, yeah, hold on just a minute. Here you go, Chris. Just take it. Here, Chris.
Ashley, you should say. You should just say Ashley, or
I'm
say
still-
hold
I'm
on
still
1
pissed off
second.
about that one guy that pissed me off because he wanted to talk to a man, and
What?
yeah, the fucking asshole that y'all both said was an asshole.
Who?
It was
I remember
like a
that.
couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
You remember? You remember? I was
Yes,
mad about
I
that for
remember.
days. Evidently, I'm still angry about that. Based on
I don't know.
how do you pronounce this guy's last name?
I don't know.
It has too many
It's one of
letters.
Micah's friends.
Micah.
What?
Is your friend? What the hell's his last name?
I don't know the fucker.
Camanella one?
Tom Nunalong. You gotta say that. Call him as that. Mr. Tom Nunalong.
That's what it looks
That's
like.
what I would say. That's how
That's what I'm
pronounce it.
writing on here. It's just gonna.
Tom Nunalong.
That might be his name. I don't know. Doesn't look real. David Tomanalong.
Mr. Bombastic Tamala. Poor Ashley. Yeah, pretty much. She gets abused. Oh, my back. Introducing to the backside of a cricket bat. Yeah. There's quite a few people I'd like to just take their phone and throw it at them as hard as I can and be like, are you stupid? Alright, so let's put our new IC down. Put a little dab on there. LCD and digitizer.
Okay. What was the cost on
I wrote it on the paper that was with it.
this? Plus tax. Well, is that counting labor?
Yeah, that's labor and
What's
parts.
your labor?
I remember.
Huh.
I don't remember. I think it was like 45 or 35 or something like that.
Yeah, like the screen and digitizer.
Okay. That's soldered down. These caps look like dog shit, but let me see if I can get that out without destroying the area. Alright. Let's put a little heat to that and get those to sit down where they're supposed to be. See if I can separate these two over here. Okay. Okay. Alright, and alrighty. So everybody's in place. Everyone is in place. Ow. Hot coin with flux on it. Hurts the fingers. It hurts the fingers.
Can I have that girl's paper so I can
I'll give you a paper.
better.
That one's unsoldered well. I need to
Ah, I was gonna wheel.
go back and retouch that one down. I need the good joints here. I need the good joints.
This should be one, boy.
She's been here before.
$20. Oh god, that's bad.
When did she get done on the 15th of May? She got a screen.
Okay.
And she got
It's still
a screen
loose.
again.
Why are you so loose?
Did she have another screen? Yeah. She got a screen.
There we go. Gouda. It's like cheese up in here. It's a Googa.
Found the problem. It's not a battery.
What is it? Charge port.
It's busted off in there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. Hmm.
I can get it out.
That's pretty cool. First wax, now joints, drug test. I told Mikey he has to take a drug test if he's gonna be official here. Mikey, if you're gonna be officially here, you're gonna have to take drug tests all the time, man.
BNC.
Hope you like wasting money.
That's a good waste of money.
BNC. Yes, can I help you?
BNC.
C and B.
What's your name and what was the phone? Back glass for Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. Has it come in yet?
Let me check
For
where it
shade.
is.
Oh, he's checking. Hang on just 1 second.
Dude. What's that?
Remember that computer?
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I still gotta back it up.
Okay,
I get that today though.
Chris
Says it'll probably be here Wednesday.
He said the tracking said it would be here on
What's
Wednesday.
this? I left that in the ultrasound cleaner for 2 hours.
Right, thanks. Bye.
On?
I was in such a big rush to go to class that I left it in. But the thing is, I only left one edge of it.
Which edge?
I can't remember. I had my sister's fiance pull it out while I was in class. I don't think it was too bad. I don't know. It doesn't look like it boiled anything.
Okay, I'll take a look at it.
And then this is Micah knows this is marker. Just turn on. Thanks, guys.
No problem.
Do I? Other than the iCloud, do I have anything here?
Don't think so.
Alright, just holler.
Will do.
Good night.
See ya.
You get the orange pliers, but
We has Backlight. Do we have orange pliers? Yeah. We got green pliers, purple pliers,
I want the orange.
all the pliers. Alright, let's see if this boots up. Ashley's gonna give me a back rub tonight. It's gonna be so good. Mike, I can tell you the results of the drug test before he even takes it.
Yep.
You want David's name?
You want to touch his thing?
I wrote his name on it.
He left the board in ultrasonic for 2
remember.
hours.
What?
The 6S board. Hey, it
David
turns
did?
on. Woohoo. Yeah, he said he left it in the ultrasonic for 2 hours.
We just forget it.
Yes. Oh, we're going to see if it degraded the electrical connections in the board. Alright, so that's fixed. So that was a full backlight rebuild. We replaced the coil, the diode. We didn't replace the filter, but we did coil, diode, driver, and all three backlight output caps. Any news on that iMac motherboard? Yeah, we talked to him today. He was looking to see if they had a parts board here. I don't think he does, so I'm going to order the caps from DigiKey tonight. And then hopefully we'll get those in probably Thursday. Usually it only takes them a day or two to get parts to us. I did talk to him about what happened to it, and he said that it actually came in with no backlight and was chiming. And when they turned it on to test it, it started making a sizzling noise like the board was frying, so they turned it off and brought it to us. So evidently the backlight went out before they even worked on it. That's what they're saying at least. I believe them. What are you doing?
Water damage.
Where's it at, Micah?
Well,
You'll have
the
to fill
frame's
out
over
your
here.
stuff.
The board, I handed you the board.
No, you
I
didn't.
still got the
You
board.
didn't hand me nothing.
Shit. I
Fill
thought I
out
handed
that
you
shit.
already.
Extra clean. That's the cleanest board we've ever had. 2 hours in the ultrasonic. Alright. So I need to put this one back in the frame. Then we'll move on to Micah's liquid damaged monstrosity. What's up, Q-Tech? Wherever Jessa is, she was probably watching it when I was on that backlight repair, screaming about just replacing everything. I will say, majority of the backlight jobs that we do that are from failed caps, the IC has never been bad for me. Well, I'm not saying never. Majority of the time, it is not bad.
Never.
The majority of the time, I can leave the IC alone and not have to touch it, and we can put a new cap on, and new diode, new coil, and it's good to go. That one, however, was a little strange because the short wasn't a dead short like it usually is.
BNC. We do. I don't know if we have. Let me see. Do we have any iPhones for sale right now?
No, right now, no.
Okay. We don't have any in right now, though. We do.
I need to start ordering some. We'll talk to
okay,
Lauren
yeah.
about
What kind
that.
do you have? What? An iPhone 5S. What carrier?
I do have a 5S, but I have to work on it first.
She wants to sell.
Sell a 5S? What carrier?
Bluegrass.
How much does she want?
How much are you asking? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I am Lord. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was
Okay.
Q-Tech, check your
How much
EEPROM lines.
How much were you asking?
You probably have a bad EEPROM line. One of your data lines is
We
down.
just kind of barter with people and stuff. Like nothing. Okay.
Randy Marsh in this stream, apparently. Yes. Yeah. I am Lord. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Lord. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Stay I'm Lord.
How much did you get for him, Chris?
Depends on condition and
She
size
said
and
perfect
storage.
condition, but in OtterBox there's no scratches, no nothing.
I'd still have to see it because OtterBoxes tend to leave scratches on the screen. Did you know the gigabyte?
Do you know what gigabytes they are?
16 gig. Here comes.
They're both 16.
Oh, there's two of them.
Yeah.
Probably do 160 for both of them.
They said he could do 160 for both of them. Yeah, and I mean, you have to bring him in and he'll have to check them out and everything.
Yeah. Damn, Lord. Yeah.
Chris, he'll be here pretty much all the time.
All the
And
time.
we're open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to
Micah.
7 p.m.
60% of the time I'm here, all the time.
60% of the time. You're here every time afternoon.
He may. You just have to talk to him when you bring him in. Okay, awesome. Y'all have a good day. Thanks.
Y'all.
Y'all.
Yeah.
She asked if I would give more.
Yeah, well, she wanted 100 apiece, and I was like,
Nope.
Lady, you crazy.
like, oh,
If they're in perfect pristine
She said they
condition,
were
maybe.
perfect,
But if they've been in otter boxes, I guarantee they're not.
they have scratches probably on the back too.
On the front, around the ear speaker, I guarantee it's etched into the glass. Every single otter box is that way.
Yeah, I am Lord.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every time I answer the phone, somebody else calls.
That's how it always is.
I was like,
Alright, let's see if this shows an image and charges. So now we have it back together. Alright,
oh, I called voicemail.
that one's done. Micah, hand me the water damaged phone. Is this butt water?
Yep.
Looks like butt water.
But John Water.
Butt John water.
No, it's not.
Yeah. I am Lord. Yeah.
The hell did she throw this in a pond?
Oh no.
Okay, so Q-Tech, look right here. So iPhone is it 6 or 6 Plus? Either way, it's gonna be in the same spot.
6.
I'm not talking to you. Right here under this portion of the shield, the EEPROM IC is right there. On the iPhone 6, there's 2 resistors right above it. On the iPhone 6 Plus, there's 3 resistors. You'll have to figure out which ones are the right ones. On those resistors, you need to meter the resistance towards the CPU. In diode reading, they should be about 0.47 to 0.5. If they read above, like way above 0.5, like 0.6 or 0.7, that line means that it's not connected to the CPU as it should be. People said your outbursts were inappropriate, Micah.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I'll burst all I want.
What's the matter? Hey,
iPad? What's wrong with it?
It's not working again.
It's not working again.
I'm
What's the
ready
issue
to put a
with
new
it?
screen in on it. Look like screen is bad again. Look to me. I don't know.
Alright, hold on just a second. The battery's down. Let me charge
Yeah,
it up.
probably it is.
Did you ever figure out who that Vernon person was? Remember we had a voicemail like a week ago? There was another voicemail from the lady checking on that laptop that we don't have.
Did you call him back?
I haven't yet. I called back last week and it went to voicemail, so I left her a voicemail.
Call her back again.
Yeah.
Do you want to fill out this paper?
Are you just checking?
I'm turning on the CD to see what it's doing exactly.
What was fixed on before?
Screen.
Digitizer or LCD?
What's your name?
Was
EJ.
I can't remember.
What is it? Sorry.
EJ.
Well, we should be able to look it up.
LIN. Like I can hear everything, just nothing on the screen.
It's backlight.
Like, can we back like I just seen the charging.
Was that done
icon on
here
there.
or somewhere else?
What?
It's not on the computer. Well, his name's in there, but that's not him.
When was that done, Micah?
It'd be the last one on there, I think.
He only has
Shit's
one
not in
thing.
there.
Would it be under someone else's name?
Maybe under the bistro or something. Oh. Find it? You got a kid in the car. Do you mind just guys check it out? Give me a call so I can swing by pick it up or whatever you
Phone
want.
number
That's the one.
9962162.
Yeah. Okay. Got a kid in the car. So just whenever you guys ready. Just give me a
Okay.
Will do.
call. Thanks.
No problem. An A1181 for $300. You can buy those things on eBay for $40. Alright, so I don't see an abundant amount of liquid damage on the board. There's some very minor damage right in here. Let me see what it does. I'm gonna clean up the corrosion. I want to see what it does on the charger or on the DC power supply without the battery. The battery could just be screwed. So let's do just a quick scrubbing. Hook up this to the DC power supply. No amp draw. Prompt to boot looks normal. Let's see, it looks like it's hanging. Oh, no, there it goes. Yeah, it's booting out. This one might be okay. Do you have her screen?
Fancy.
Micah, screen.
I'll give you a screen.
We do. We don't have any on right now, though.
Calm down, Rico.
Rico. Suave?
Thank you.
Coming in too hot, Rico.
That was our second Google call.
Yeah? Rico coming in too hot on chat. Too hot, too hot.
And on the 30.
Yeah, so it's turning on. I have a feeling either Tristar's bad or her battery's bad. And possibly her screen.
May 24th is when he got that originally.
I try to be, Rico. I try to be.
Oh no, he was refunded.
I don't know what we would have done on that one before.
I'm looking at the invoices. Okay, so he had it originally repaired on 3/22 and then probably came back on 5 something. And
What did
then
we
you
charge
gave
him?
A refund of $71. You charged him $131.20 the first time for the iPad screen plus labor for something else that he did. And then you gave him a credit for $71.20, and that was for the screen and labor.
Yeah, I think he had problems with it.
Yeah. So
Something
he
not
originally
working
got
on it
fixed
right.
On March 22nd, he come back on May 24th.
He said, I remember that because he said it was messing up again or something, like not with the screen, but with something with it, like maybe not powering on or something like that. I can't remember. You have to actually deal with the public.
Hey, on the bistro, or is he going on the bistro?
Yeah.
They used to have really good food, and then they kind of went,
Alright, so after looking at that, I'm going to say that the board probably wasn't water damaged. I think we're going to have an issue with the battery. I'm going to check Tristar here in a second after I get this CPU shield back on. But I suspect we have a battery problem. But it is good to look at any phone that shows signs of water damage to check, because even if that phone turns on with a new battery, does not mean that there's no corrosion somewhere. That's not going to cause issues later on, and then you're going to have to deal with that later. So it's best to go ahead and investigate as soon as you see signs of liquid. Okay. Let's see here, solder the front end here. Alright, so let's do some Tristar testing. The Tristar. Ye old Tristar. Generally speaking, the general public are stupid. Q-Tech, what are you talking about? You're talking about filters on an i7? If you're talking about an iPhone 7 that's giving you an error 9, that I'm not sure, buddy. I can look and see if I can find the EEPROM stuff for you, but that's about all I can do. Let me see. See if I can find the EEPROM. Where would the EEPROM be? Oh, where would it be? Looking for the EEPROM.
So this lady was wondering
Where's
what
the EEPROM?
battery.
What?
We replaced the battery like 10 days ago, and she left a voicemail saying it wasn't working.
Is the iPad Air?
No, it was a 5S or something.
Oh, I have no clue.
The iPhone.
I think Sherry came back in. I think I gave her a refund on it.
Put it in the notes.
Okay. iPhone 7 Plus. Just give me a headache. The fuck is this? I don't think I ever got a PDF formatted schematic for this one. To be honest. Let's be honest. So, on the 7 Plus, I don't know that I can help you until I go find the schematic for it. Let me see if I have the iPhone 7 schematic. I think I do on the 7. Yeah, I do. EEPROM, where you at? Yay, it's searchable. Okay, EEPROM is... That's baseband. We don't want that. We are not concerned with baseband. Touch. Mesa Turtle. I don't know. This one's a difficult one. I'd have to sit down and look at it. Need to keep working on this though. Now, I'll look and see if I can find it. Alright, so Tristar is functioning on this phone correctly. So this is most likely going to be a battery issue. Paul Daniels is here. Holy crap, Paul Daniels. Paul Daniels. Paul Daniels.
Old man Daniels.
Old man Daniels.
I don't know if he's really an old man,
He's an old man.
but is he?
He's not super old, but Paul's seen a thing or two, if you know what I mean.
He has done some shit.
Paul Daniels knows that's not a knife, if you know what I mean. He knows. When somebody says that's not a knife, Paul Daniels knows that's not a knife. Paul Daniels song? Yep. It's Paul Daniels, he's here to fix your phone.
Alright. We have one video done.
And if you don't like it, he'll kick you in the scones. It's Paul Daniel, he's here to do the things that no other repair shop can do. So what do you say, mate? As Paul says, ja 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 ja. Yeah cha 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 cha.
Yeah, cha 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 cha. Old man Daniels.
U4040, what is U4040? I don't know what all the... I know what the chips are by name, I don't know what they are by position. U4040 is relative to the board, so I don't tend to remember the names, or the position names. Great freestyle. It was an average freestyle. Mike is actually a freestyle master. Debater. Master debater.
That's better.
He also has the world record for the loudest sneeze. Paul Daniels claims that he's seen my big purple monster, and that is a lie. Mesa Boost, can it cause no boot? Yes. Mesa Boost is tied directly to VCC main, so it can definitely cause no boot. My name is Micah. Where the hell did you get the screen replaced? Did you see it? Still got the sticker under it. They didn't remove the sticker from underneath the shield. It's still got it there. Whoever replaced the screen.
Removed the headstones, but you didn't move the body.
Huh?
We've replaced it. Is that girl?
Yeah.
What was her last name?
This is a copy screen. It's not OEM, is it? Did you do that, Micah?
What?
Put the screen on and I take the sticker off? That's an OEM. Is that you? Is this you?
We've repaired her phone like 4
Is this
times.
you?
Then I've been doing it the whole damn time. What sticker?
You don't see the big purple sticker on the
Oh
back
no, I
of it?
take that off. No, I always.
Then
do.
why is it on here?
No, I always take that off.
Why is it on here, Micah?
Trash bin full of them.
Why is it on here then?
Cause you left it on there.
I always
Chris,
take it off.
No.
Not once have I ever left that on.
Not once have I ever left one on. Not once have I ever left one on. I have not left one on. I've told every single one of them. Don't you look at me like that, Chris.
I'm gonna make y'all start initialing the paper so then.
Micah.
No.
Micah.
No.
We're the only ones that's changed our screen.
Micah.
For like the past however many broken
Where do
screens.
these screens
she's
come
had.
from?
That's OEM from Mobile Centrics.
Mobile Centric.
That's why it has the number 1 on it instead of number 7.
I did not leave that on there.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Micah Johnson III.
I did not leave that on there. I take them all off.
Micah Bartholomew Johnson III. Don't lie to me.
The number 1 sticker. I thought you were talking about the number 1 sticker. I thought we were supposed to.
No, I'm talking about the purple sticker on the back of the screen.
I always remove that.
Uh-huh. Except that one time.
Except the one time that I never even. Is she even in the system?
Yeah, she's been here to have her screen
She's had it replaced
3 or 4
twice.
times.
Oh, yeah. Micah. God.
I don't remember.
Hello.
I always.
She's had it replaced 3 times by us.
Huh?
The screen that Micah has.
How are we looking?
Yeah. It's 1%.
Left or started?
Started.
Oh. Well, I'll have to get them tomorrow then.
Okay.
Okay. Pull one of those other discs out, and then I can tell you what point to end, because the only part I'm interested in is the part of the motorsports part. So there was business after that, so I can tell you of the hour and 20 minutes. I can tell you where you can cut it.
I've already started rendering it though.
Oh, does that? Oh, so you, I mean,
they don't render the whole video.
okay, that's fine. And that's the whole thing, is I was going to edit out the end, but I thought if I could save you some
Oh
time.
yeah, it would have saved me. If I would have known that, I could have saved us both a bunch of time.
Well, there's probably only 20 minutes at the end of the second
Okay.
file, so I'll be down here tomorrow afternoon. I'll just stop in.
Okay, you'll be done by then.
Okay, thanks.
No problem.
See y'all.
Micah, there's a question on here for you. It says you're a year older. Does that mean you're now smarter?
No.
No.
Okay.
If anything, I'm dumber after this weekend.
Rico
All
says,
brain
do you
cells
find having got legitimate business from having a YouTube channel that justifies the increase of time waster calls? Yeah, we've had a huge increase of mail-in work. It's well worth it. There's always time waster calls regardless of what you're doing.
Chris wastes all kinds of time looking at the words that don't even matter. Eventually he goes, God damn it, and then he's done. I made at least half that out.
The one thing to keep your time waster people down is don't fix shitty phones. Like, it's cool and all to make a buck, but when customers come in with phones that are just going to be a nightmare to deal with, or they're just cheap ass phones, I usually will tell them just to buy another one. Stick with higher end phones, you won't have as many problems.
Do all the flip phones you can.
Do all the flip phones you can for Micah. Micah loves working on the Razor.
Oh, I remember
That's all all Seth had me work on. All day I worked at
Razors.
was razor.
One razor.
It was 3 razors and they wanted.
Did he ever pay you?
Huh?
Did
He
he?
paid me.
Okay, good. He sent us a message with the total after deductions.
You did?
What? Oh, after I got you.
Don't try to fix anything over the phone. Yeah, we tell him to bring it in. I'll tell him a rough idea of what I think it's going to be, but I won't be specific usually. Just be like, yeah, it might be this part of the board. We'll just have to see it. People want you to diagnose everything over the phone, and that's just impossible.
It's a problem.
Like, yeah, my phone don't turn on. Okay, does it charge?
My elbow.
It don't turn on. Okay. Well, it doesn't tell me if it charges or not. Maybe it's charging, but it's not turning on. Maybe it's not charging, and that's why it's not turning on. Have you tried a new cable, ma'am? No. You should probably do that. Okay. Yeah, the Razor did hold charge for a long time. I mean, any phone, if you take even a smartphone and put them in like the ultra power saving mode, they'll last for days too, because it's just a phone pretty much at that point. You get text messages, you can look at the calendar and your calculator, and you have a phone app. And the screen's black and white.
Well, they found out it had water damage inside. Like there was actual liquid in it. Are you working on hers right now?
I'm putting it together.
He's putting it together. Okay.
I think you may have gotten lucky though. We'll see here in a minute, but it may just be a bad battery or charging port.
The case is off.
Ooh, Paul Daniels with the bad phones.
That's charging. Turn it on. This one didn't get any image.
Oh, you're talking about the iPad?
No, I'm talking about the other one too. This one.
What did he say was wrong with it?
You said it wasn't getting any image, like not coming on at all.
Maybe it's in a crappy charger and it just won't turn on.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Take my breath away. Mm-hmm.
You can leave at 7.
I don't know. Ask me again.
No. I'm leaving at 7.
My name's Tim. Ask me again. Anthony. Take my breath. Peace out, Rico. Yep, Paul, M1 fix.
Did you do that?
Yeah.
Why? Is that?
One of
Alright. It does have
what's his name's up in.
What are the issues?
I want to say the whole top flex doesn't work, but the camera does. But no top speaker and no light sensor. Touch ID, whenever I turned it on the second time, Touch ID. You can touch anything on the screen, unless you did.
Oh, you are the one that didn't take the sticker off, so.
Huh? What?
Said you are the one that didn't take the sticker off, so. Non-sticker remover guy.
What is the...
So Touch ID worked once, but then didn't work the second time?
It did the first time I turned it on, because I went over to the home button and it shook and said
No.
invalid. Invalid.
Well, we can check it for corrosion. So let her know and see what she wants to fix.
It has a few problems, and they want to know what you want fixed. Do you want it all fixed, or the Touch ID is not working right now? And what else did you say was?
Touch ID is not working. It worked the first time I got it to power on, and then the second time whenever I got it to power on, it wasn't working. The home button still functions properly, but
The touch.
but it's not recognizing Touch ID.
Okay.
So that's one issue. The second issue is the front camera still works, but your upper speaker's not working and the light sensor's not working. So you wouldn't be able to hear anyone when you're talking. Bottom loudspeaker's still working.
Okay.
It'd be 45 for, or would you just charge them for the part?
Just charge for the part since you're doing the cleaning.
I wasn't gonna charge anything on the cleaning. Yeah, 45. I won't charge anything for the cleaning because it is free.
It'd be 45, for the upper flex. And while I'm in there, I could look at the power button, see if there's any corrosion on there. If there is, I could try to clean it.
I mean, the Touch ID really doesn't matter too much to me anyway.
Okay.
But that's fine.
Okay. All right.
You're gonna do the speaker.
Yeah, it's probably the flex or the speaker,
Flex.
either one.
Do you want me to look at the flex first, see if maybe it's corrosion on it? and try to
Well,
clean it?
you've got to replace it anyway if the light sensor's not
Oh,
on.
yeah, sure.
So check that first, and then if everything works, then you're done. Do 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 do. Micah, take my breath away.
Make him have to sit down, take his breath away.
Yeah, I mean, how long do you think that'll take, Micah?
They're gonna listen to all the
They
songs.
usually doesn't take them too long to do it. I mean, oh.
Da 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 da. What are you doing back there?
I'm not mailing this lady's because she hasn't paid yet, so hers will stay here until she pays.
Yeah. Tell her. It will stay here until you pay.
I'll tell her tomorrow.
Tell her again. Call her up and just tell her. Like you ain't getting it. You gotta pay before you can play. Never gonna get it. Never get it. No way. Mantis porn pics until I get one. Mantis is just
What
so
time do you have to get your
expensive.
printer? There we still. I was gonna say, 'cause he usually stays a little later. If like there's something he had to run and come back.
No soup for you. We can wait for her to get back if she wants to run over there.
Yeah, it's 6:45 right now. If you want to go, you can. Like, he'll still be here for sure. Like,
Chris will still be here.
he's usually here a couple hours later. We just, if the sign's off, the door will still be open. Like, I'll turn the sign off at 7 just so we don't have walk-ins, but you can still come in.
Okay. Thank you guys so
No
much.
problem. Never gonna get it. Give me time. Never gonna get it. My love.
What are you
Oh,
charged
God.
for the water damage? Was it not that bad?
I didn't see anything on it. It had just very minor right at the top, and that was it.
From her trick, she shoved the charging port full of wax.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Huh? Are you talking about this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, because she shoved the charging port full of wax.
I didn't pay $800 for my AMScope. Bruh.
I didn't pay near that.
The only problem with the Mantis is it has a shit output for the camera. Like the viewing size for the output for the HDMI is terrible. Terrible. To replay.
She should have put wax over her.
Ooh, wop. Doo boop bop boop
Could've
dee
saved
beep
her
ba.
It looks like an alien right now.
Take my breath away is 30 years old now.
I
Yeah.
got her update. That's what it looks like now.
Dang, that's a detailed picture. Look at the inside of Ashley.
That's not me. That's just saying what it probably
Look at the gigabytes on this hard drive, Micah.
Look
Look how many gigs that is.
Did you draw that on there?
Look at all these gigs. This has all the gigs.
Who drew that on there?
Chris.
No one. The Japanese people that put this together.
The Chinese.
Sorry, the Chinese people that put this together.
Chinese people don't know what those things look like.
Bullshit.
Now it's an apple.
They reproduce asexually.
Asexual reproduction. They come into a tube, and then a baby is born. Alright,
That's why they get the roll of
let's
two.
do some testing here.
The
Chris
roll
is
of
back
two.
to being 14 years old today. You're right. And you're over there laughing about it, Paul.
Chris is drawing me
So,
and everyone's fine.
who's more immature, the one that drew it or the one that laughs about it, Paul? Paul Daniels.
Chris is immature.
Paula Daniels. Paula Abdaniels.
Paula Dean Daniels. Bought her.
Assembled by one hung low.
That's a good one.
You know what else is a good one, Micah?
What?
One Night in the Sack with Your Mom.
This
That doesn't
thing
make
is
any
so
sense.
right. I never read this like on time usually,
Chris,
but
you know what I
this is so
still
right.
find funny?
If you're reading a horoscope, don't tell me.
It's not a horoscope. It's how it's like a weekly thing that tells you how
This
everything's
is a weekly
developing.
thing that I think
And it says that your nose will probably be stuffed up and you'll be having nosebleeds. And
that Chris has
I have.
has nipples the size of
My
a
nipple is the
plate.
size of dinner plates.
Yeah.
That's actual size. Anthony, that's mean. It's very mean. Later, Rico.
Everyone's like, oh god, it's a giant squid. Oh no, it's just Chris's nipple.
That makes no sense.
Squid.
The giant squids have eyes the size of a dinner plate.
Oh.
That makes no sense.
It makes perfect sense.
Only in your feeble mind, Micah. Oh no, man. Mason is not appropriately positioned.
It's sideways, fuck.
Yeah, it's definitely off. We're getting a high amp draw and there's distortion on the screen. So we're going to have to redo that one. We'll have to lift Mason up and put it back down.
Reroll.
If it's still fucked up after we reset it, we will have to replace the IC because most likely it is bad.
Did you do that one?
Huh?
Did you put that seat on?
Yeah, I just did it.
No. Why are you gonna put it on straight?
I did. I thought I did. I nudged it. Maybe I didn't nudge it enough.
Maybe not, Chris. Maybe not.
Maybe nudging is half the battle. G.I. Joe.
G.I. Jose.
Some nice janky tweezer tips there.
Remember, kids.
How are those janky? Those are fucking pristine. I don't know what y'all got in the land down under down there, but damn. Look at me in my brand new Hyundai. Riding around with a wallaby, hey hey. Alright, yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's flip our chip over here. Bottom of the chip looks good too. Ride around in my brand new Hyundai. Ultra fine Lindstrom ones. Sorry, we're not that fancy around here, Paul. We don't get to order designer tweezers from Lindstrom. Yeah, a little more flux here. Make sure we get a good reflow here. Okay, it's definitely reflowed well, so. iPhone 6 works fine, no front or rear camera. Camera LDO.
LBO.
Replace the camera LDO.
LBO.
LDO.
L.
El Diablo.
Dio. Replace this camera's LBO.
LV Do. Paul, you look all bent at the tip.
Paul Bennett's tip.
Paul, how'd you get the frank above the beans? Straight from China. Straight out of China.
Straight out of Shenyang.
Shenyang Dang.
I was trying to think of the name of a Chinese town. I couldn't think of it.
Yeah, I don't think that's one, you racist fuck. Shenyang Dang.
Shenyang Dang. It's the capital.
It almost sounds like the hometown that you're from, Micah.
Hey, Chris.
Some young guy. Alright, so our IC is bad. Placing the chip back down resulted with the same issue. So we need to take our chip off and replace it. Replace it.
I feel like me and Chrissy have the same conversation all the time.
About what?
Her stupid husband that she should have divorced 10 years ago.
Tell her she should probably get a divorce 10 years
That's what I
ago.
tell her every time. I'm gonna just start copying and pasting what I said like the month before.
Like verbatim.
I pretty much say the same thing.
Verbatim.
Why are you saying that, Chris? Vermont?
Vermont. That's what I said exactly. I don't know, we got a little bridge there. Maybe that was our problem.
pretty sure you're over there saying Vermont.
I'm gonna replace this IC anyway, but we did have a bridge there. That usually only causes one white line though. It doesn't cause full LCD distortion when those get bridged. So I'm still gonna replace my IC completely, just to rule it out.
iPhone 6 Plus is suffers from touch disease. Which is the cost of a cup of coffee.
For the cost of 1 cup of coffee, you can support an iPhone 6 Plus with touch disease.
In the eyes of an angel.
My ears ringing, my ears ringing, I can hear it ringing, ring a ding a ding and ring a ding a ding and ding a ling a ding a ling a ding ding ding.
Phone takes 2 years to be up.
Yeah, so does your mom. Did you check the home button for corrosion?
No.
You should check that for corrosion, bro. Hang on. Baby, hit on my darling, hit on the right angle.
Oh, it's saying fucking headphones. That's why they can't work.
What?
It's saying headphones.
Damn it, Micah. You didn't check that, did you? I bet the headphone jack's got a bunch of shit in it. What's up, Christopher? Alright, let's see if I fuck this phone or if it still works. Vote no for phone fucking. No shorts yet. Let's see. Looks normal. Yeah. There we go. She's back. Back in the saddle again. We're going to do a competition soon. We're going to have a raffle to see who can guess the exact length of my beard at its longest point. This is the night.
Jamming into the thing and
What a
pulling back out doesn't
beautiful
work.
night.
You know what I'm saying there, Chris?
That's what you're supposed to do.
That's what I tried. It didn't change it.
This is the night. Beautiful night. Alright. Let's do our tap test. Alright, it's good. We didn't lose touch. That's all we're looking for. Not as long as your ball hair. That's a little disturbing. Let me see that, Micah. Let me see that phone you can't fix. Let me get that fixed for you, Micah.
I get 9%. Get that fixed.
Let me get that fixed for you.
I tried jamming in there a couple times.
Micah, what are you
I
doing?
jammed my thing in there.
Your dingle dangle in there?
My twanger in there.
Micah, you didn't do nothing. There's shit all the way down in it.
Guess I jammed it in there. What more can I do?
Looks like it's got the same amount of shit down in there. Let me dethrone a Q-tip here. Go to town up in this beast. Peel a little bit of this catting off and twist it back up. Put a little of that acetone on it. Get it all nice and clean. Okay, let's see what she looks like now. Oh, looking better, looking better. Let's see, does the charge port have to be replaced? What's passcode? What's passcode?
55647.
Still stuck in headphone mode. Looks like it's gonna need a charge port. Micah, you didn't diagnose this properly.
Well, excuse the fuck out of me.
What do you mean, excuse the fuck out of you? You're the technician. Exactly, excuse the fuck out of you.
Well, excuse the fuck out of me.
You didn't diagnose properly, sir.
What is wrong with
Charge port's bad. That's why I didn't have any audio.
I didn't know that could have.
Yeah, when it's in headphone mode, the phone doesn't react the same way. It only reacts certain ways when it's in certain modes. But it's out of headphone mode now, it is. Yep. Disconnect that charge port immediately out of headphone mode. Well, let's see. I might have fixed it actually. See the headphones? Actually, I got it.
Do you have some or you don't know?
I got some.
Oh, never mind. I don't have my iPhone ones. I just have the Android ones.
I have your iPhone ones.
You have my iPhone ones?
Yeah, I stole them.
What?
I'm a thief.
You a jerk.
Oh, I got it. I got it. I got it.
What? I never used it, but if I did.
Sorry, Zaddy.
Who?
I don't know whoever Zaddy is.
Maybe that was the person she was picking up from football practice.
Probably. Yep, headphones working. Woo, Micah! Micah, I fixed that.
Okay, Chris.
Here you go, Micah.
Excuse the fuck out of me.
So it's
iPhone 6 bot.
8.
Check the air speaker, make sure it's working. I didn't check the air speaker.
What?
Because I didn't check the air speaker.
45 too.
We didn't do anything.
We didn't do anything.
I just cleaned it up.
Are you gonna charge for 20 minutes?
No.
Spent a lot of time.
No, I didn't. Spent literally maybe 1 minute.
Mike has spent a lot of time.
Well, that's his fault.
Well, we should get paid.
He is getting paid for it.
I said we.
I'm gonna start charging Mike every time he fucks up. So never? I never fuck up, Mike.
Never say never, Chris.
I feel like you have.
I have.
I feel like he has too.
A lot of times.
At that time.
I've fucked up phones when I'm trying to fix water damage and stuff, and I get overzealous, and then I can't fix them, and I keep trying and trying and trying, and I can't ever get it. And then I'm like, fuck it, I'm taking everything off. And then it still doesn't work. You're gonna buy ZFW, and believe me, it feels like cancer in my soul. Well, Paul Daniels, if only you had tried harder. Paul, what's so hard about getting the files themselves? Because they have to be stored in RAM, don't they? And you can dump RAM. So what's difficult about getting those? Did I break these already? I think I did.
What?
Yep, I broke my tweezers already. Fuck me. Damn it! I broke my tweezers already. Broke the end right off. Alright. Time to do some surgery on them. That's what I get for using them to clean out ports. So I need to clip off the end there. And now we're going to take the file.
Dude, I'm not going to FaceTime with you.
Alright, how they look. Pretty good. Round the ends off a little bit. There we go. Good as new. Let's make them a little thinner on the
Y'all
ends
didn't
there.
do anything to it?
Yeah, we put a new ear speaker on it.
New ear speaker. Okay.
The front flex, $45.
That's what I was saying, and I thought you said that you didn't do that.
Needed one anyway,
No,
'cause
you
light
asked if I
sensor
did
was
charge
out.
port.
Okay. That's what I was
Or would that work? No, it wouldn't.
You still would have had to. It would, probably would have worked, but
Where's her paper?
Oh, wait, I gotta go get it.
you're learning your lesson as we speak.
Thanks.
I agree, Paul Daniels. You should buy a copy of ZXW just so you can see if you can dump it. Because I would like that. Offline access is awesome. And when they try to sue you, be like, ha, you
You're
Chinese. You don't have laws like that. Your copyrights are used as bargaining chips. Which honestly is how we should, our country should be. Patents shouldn't be there to keep anybody else
You
out.
communist.
Should be used to exchange and make more money out of it. That's actually how the Chinese market works. Like if you hold a patent, you can use that patent to trade with other people to get their patents to have access to their technology. It's kind of cool. It helps spur innovation. In the United States, if you get a
It
patent,
doesn't have display, and then Jim Morris isn't gonna come pick it up.
that's what are you talking about?
Huh? Oh, it's not the same Jim Morris?
Who?
I thought they were the ones that Morris jewelry. I thought they were the ones that didn't.
Oh, did he
pick
bring
up.
us an iPad too?
Yep.
Yeah, fuck it.
And that one's still here
Yes.
from like last year.
Yes.
It's ours now.
I ain't saying nothing about it.
It's really weird that it's like so there's nothing wrong with that iPad? The Bistro guy?
Yeah, I got it charging right now. I mean, comes on, charge works.
Screen works. He said it didn't have an image or something.
That's what he was saying. It didn't have an image. At least that's what I made of it. Didn't
That's
have
what
a-
he said. Yeah, he said it had no image.
It's got all the image. Maybe it was dead.
Probably was.
It was dead. I had to put it on charger.
Smack it around.
That's
That's
what I
what he
was
was
doing.
doing.
Keep smack it harder. Treat it like you're a 3-year-old.
That's what I'm doing.
Diagnose
I'm not smacking it lightly, Chris.
Faster, Micah.
it. Now chew on it.
Now chew on it. Spit
that's
on it.
good.
Pour milk on it.
I can't do all that. It's good. It's fine.
It's Vine.
It's fine. Fine.
All
Guten
in
Tag.
tomorrow.
It's 7.
Home button work properly?
Later.
Huh? On that one?
Yeah. On the Mini.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about that? Did you do that air already? The one that was having the home button issue?
No, not yet. No, I did the other air that was ghost touching.
This is the night.
Turn the light out when you
leave.
Later.
Lighter. What day do you want to be paid on?
Friday.
Okay.
Friday paid.
Sounds good.
Are you doing direct deposit or?
No.
I don't know how we would set that up.
Well, that would have to be probably an employee thing because it'd have
Are you
to
just
come
gonna
out
give
of
me
the
cash at
account.
the end of the week?
Yeah, we can cut you a check if you want.
Okay,
Or we
check.
can
Okay, check.
check or cash or whatever.
You can do it. Check. And I can go cash.
However you do that.
So yeah. Alright, so our 6 Plus is booting up that we did the Touch IC on. So we've done 2 backlights, 2 Touch ICs, and a water damaged iPhone 6 that wasn't really water damaged. Well, it was, but it wasn't. So that is, what is that, 6 Touch ICs today? Good day at Touch ICs. Press home button. Woo. No dead spots. Looking good. Looking good. That means all these are done. All these. Where's their box? There it is. Get a Nook for underbench PC. I have an underbench PC. It sits right by my feet. Don't worry about it, Paul. I spent $500 today. They're done.
Probably more than that.
Total on those is $360. Mid tower, yeah, that's what I've got too. It's a pre-made computer, but I've got some aftermarket parts in it. It's an older Dell system, I think. I take that back. Older HP. Fuck. Dying. Older HP system. All right, let's look at this last board while we're waiting on this lady to come in. This is the one that was left in the ultrasonic for 2 hours by the other company here in town. I see a little bit of signs of water here, a little here. I don't know what end he put in the ultrasonic, because usually with the ultrasonic it'll tear these gaskets up. But just looking around based on the damage, my guess is we have a VCC main short, and the reason I guess that is this right here. This cap here is VCC main. It's missing the end of the cap. and I don't see any other major damage to the phone. And of course we touch it and it is short. So VCC main is dead short to ground right now. So I'm going to go in here and remove this cap with the bulldozer technique again. Actually, this is more of a precision ninja strike. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is just kind of cutting through the underfill. Looks like that cap on the outside is going to come off before the one on the inside is, though. Which is fine. We need to make space. Paul Daniels cringes every time I do this. Alright, now let's see if VCC main is shorted anymore. Oh, it is. So where's our short coming from now? Looks like we do have some corrosion up under the shield right here. So that's a definite possibility. And if you look right here next to the audio IC, we'll zoom in. We've got some grunginess over here on the audio IC right there on the top and this cap here. Let's look on ZXW and see what those caps are. We also have some nastiness up under the shield here too. The cap is completely falling apart. Go ahead and knock him off. Right now I'm more concerned with booting than I am anything to do with audio. We'd still have some black corrosion there. I may have to snip this shield and pull it back. I'm going to go ahead and do that, just to give us a better idea of what's going on underneath the cover. Take our time here and peel this back. Okay. So let's see. So this cap has got some black corrosion on top of it, and the audio IC looks to be kind of crap. Let's go ahead and meter real quick again to see if that cap we removed did anything. It did not. We are still short. Alright, so I'm going to pull ZXW up to look and see where our VCC main lines are and which cap will be the culprit. Audio IC is most likely our culprit here. 0 ohm short though usually is pretty rare for a IC having corrosion under it. Usually that's a cap, but not impossible. Alright, so we're going to switch to schematic view. We're down here on the bottom, on the back. So let's click VCC main. Alright, so there's possibilities here. So the cap that is corroded here is a VCC main cap, so we're going to get rid of him. And we're going to see if maybe he was our culprit. Because like I said, usually chips aren't the common cause of a dead short. We still do have a dead short though. So it's time to remove this guy here first, and then we'll remove audio IC second. 6S. So when you approach water damage, you need to approach it in kind of a analytical thinking kind of way, like if this plus this equals this, like kind of situation. Like if we have VCC main and we have water damage here, look in this area. Like if we have VCC main short, I'm not going to look at the bottom of the board where there's no signs of damage. nor will I consider anything in that area until I've rolled out anything with common sense. So use your brain. Dollary dues. That's the funniest shit I've heard in a while. I don't know how much it is in dollary dues. Okay, so we do have corrosion under that IC, which means that IC is getting replaced.
CNC.
As you can see, right there, we got some grayness going on. And that is actually opposite of the VCC main line. So.
Okay. Do you have like Wi-Fi that it's hooked up to, or?
But we will recheck.
So sometimes if you reset your router, sometimes that can help. If it doesn't, like we don't charge anything to look at it, and then
Still
we
short.
diagnose it for free.
So time to pull the audio IC.
What it is before we fix it, and like how much it'll cost. No, we're down on the square. We're on the side where the Capital Arts Center is. There's one, we have some friends that work over on Russell Road, but we're down on the square. Yeah, you can always bring it in. Is it a computer or a laptop? Laptop, okay. Just bring your charger with you whenever you bring it in, and we'll check it out for free. And then if he finds something wrong, then he'll tell you like what's wrong and how much it would cost and everything before he does anything to it. And well, if you come in usually earlier in the morning, we open at 10 o'clock. We're open 10 to 7. Usually, if you get here kind of early, they can get to it pretty quickly. Usually by midday, they start having like things back up a little bit, so you might have to wait, you know, an hour or so. But usually first thing in the morning, they can look at it right away. All right. Thank you. Okay, thanks. Bye. A laptop that's not connecting right.
Oh my god, it's just getting worse. Fucking just sit in your place. Stop touching everybody else. Ugh. I don't know where that cap went. Went to the nether regions. Oh my god, please stop.
she knows when 7 o'clock hits and she starts getting antsy. She's like, why are we still here?
Ready. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. He'll still be here.
Thank you.
Well, hopefully we didn't fuck everything all to hell on the front side. That's what happens when you get bad lifts. You end up just fucking collision after collision of badness happens. I dropped the IC when I was picking it up, and then it stuck to stuff around it and then caused more issues, so that was my own fault. If I had lifted it clean, I wouldn't have had any issues. I'm going to pull the CPU shield here in a second anyway, because we still, based on that lift, I don't think the audio IC was the cause, because it's just way too clean under here. I suspect we have a problem somewhere else. So, let's clean this up, flip it over, pull CPU shield, look and see and make sure everything's okay there. If not, I'm going to check the VCC main set, what it's at right now anyway too. Yeah, it's still shorted, dead to ground. Zero ohm short to ground still. I do want to get rid of all the corrosion areas, and then if we still have a short, I'm going to drop some voltage into the actual VCC main line and see what gets hot. But first we need to clean up all obvious corrosion areas, because with corrosion you have possibilities of shorts to other lines, and if you go and dump in some voltage into that line, you could be dumping 4.2 volts or something into a line that doesn't need that kind of voltage and causing more problems. Let's look and see. What's the verdict? Is it fucked? Well, we got some corrosion there. I don't see any solder balls, so I think we're okay. But we do have corrosion right there on that cap. That cap actually looks destroyed. I wonder if that's a VCC main cap. Let's check and see. Looks like it is, based on what I can see on the schematic here. So this cap right here is the one that looks like it has exploded and has solder balls coming out of both ends, and it's highly discolored. So it looks like this cap is what's going to be our problem. Now we got to get this guy out of here. I'm going to apply just a little heat to soften this underfill up. Okay. Warm that up just a little bit. Still hard as shit. The 6S underfill is no joke. We actually have a chunk of the top of the cap there missing from just running our tweezers across it. Alright, so we got a space next to it opened up. Let's take our razor blade and push that cap to the side. And it broke off the end of a razor blade. Alright, that cap is out of there. Let's get our end of our razor blade out of there. We also got some corrosion on the output cap of backlight there. I suspect though that that was our VCC main short right there. Yep, so our short is now gone. Audio IC, I don't know where I put it. I hope I didn't lose it, because it wasn't bad. Looks like I did lose it though. Oh, that sucks. I don't know that I have another audio IC because I've scavenged a few of them. Might have to order it. Yeah, oh well. Let's see if it boots up now that we've removed the short. Do I have a 6S screen up here? It doesn't look like it. Let me go grab a... Actually, I can just see if it boots up and is recognized by the computer. If it does boot, I'll come back to it tomorrow and get it all sorted out. Can't remember which one is the right pin, if it's the third or fourth now. Let's look and see. So if you ever want to jump the phone on, you just ground out the power key, which is usually called hold. Some phones it's called power, but most of the time it's called hold. So that's ground. That's LED actually, so it's the second P. Second pin down, so these two together. Alright. Yep, it's booting. So the phone does work. I can hook up a charge port to it so we can hear it when it connects to iTunes. If I have a charge port hanging around here. Doesn't look like I do. Oh. Can you grab me a 6S screen real quick? What is it?
So I've got to put him in so we can keep up.
Oh, okay.
6S, you said?
Yeah. 4. Cap scratch fever. 3-hour stream today, boys. It's like we were on a 3-hour tour. What? 6S. Can you bring me a drink too? I'm thirsty. Thank you. Can you grab me a drink?
I do.
Alright, so let's put on our screen. She's like, thanks. Thanks, Mom. Alright, so let's prompt it to boot and see if we get image. Oh yeah, look at there. Apple logo in pineapple, Apple logo. The thing I have to say about ZXW, I'm thirsty, let's drink vodka. So there you go, phone's working again. We saved some baby photos evidently. The background is a baby. We'll put the audio IC and that other IC back on tomorrow. Closing thoughts today. The ZXW subscription. As much as it sucks, and it should be information that should be a one-time purchase thing, I will say ZXW is updated quite often. They usually get out the new boards fairly quickly, and they get them pinned out fairly quickly. The 7 series has been hit or miss because there's actually been several revisions of the 7 Plus boards. I think there's 2 or 3 revisions of the 7 Plus board now out in the market. So they don't have all those yet, but they do have the main one. You can use that one to kind of guess on the other one by using logic. But if you think about the cost of ZXW, your initial investment's about $100, and your renewal fees are about $60. If you put that in perspective of how many repairs you do, this one repair here will pretty much net me the cost of my subscription for next year. So one repair, and I've paid renewal for a full year. So as much as it may kind of suck to have to pay for, it's a extremely good resource. The people update it pretty consistently, and it's been overly helpful for me. And in the grand scheme of the cost of things, it's a drop in the bucket. If you can't make your money back on 2 repairs with ZXW, I mean, I don't understand what you're doing wrong. Active online, Windows only. I can agree, Paul. That's the one thing I do have a qualm with. Like, if their servers are down, I'm paying for nothing. So that does become a little frustrating. But and I wish they offered some type of offline option for it. Something that you still have to have the key for, but not something that has to be constantly connected to their servers to work. Paul, I agree. Honestly, like I've told you in private, I honestly think you should come out with a version that you do charge for, that has more options than the free version. Cold. That's your personal choice, but I think for the amount of time you put into it, if you could offer other paid options, I mean, I wouldn't have a problem with it. Like if you gave one that gave the points but didn't show where all it went, and then you had to pay for the option that gave you the spider view, the net view, I wouldn't have had any trouble paying for that. Supporting software? Well, I mean, honestly, I don't know how much trouble you've had with it, but it seems like it's pretty well ironed out software as it is. Yeah. Well, another thing you kind of have to look at, I guess, for you, Paul, it's given you a lot of exposure as far as the community goes, especially with Lewis. That's really kind of put you out there. I know Lewis has helped my exposure quite a bit, and I don't think I would be anywhere near what I am now if that wasn't the case. But I definitely appreciate the work you've done, and that's why I've donated to you, because your software has made me probably thousands of dollars. So if I can give back to you, I'll try to do that. So that's kind of my thoughts on everything. I think if you wanted to charge for OBV, I wouldn't knock you at all, because I mean, it's been a great addition, especially since Landrix just it's not getting updates anymore, and it's an old piece of software. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles. So, but anyway, guys and gals, I am going to go home and enjoy the rest of my night. And you all should have a good night. Paul, I hope you will stream and show us your sweet Tristar repairs. because I know you got them. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all later. Have a good night. See if I can close out these windows. Close.